Stretching from the northern tip of South America up towards North America, the Caribbean is an archipelago of over 7,000 islands and made up of various countries, each of which has its own intriguing history and identity. There are currently 16 independent Caribbean nations, each with distinguishing factors from the other. In this presentation, we will focus on these 16 Caribbean countries to see what they are known for, what they have in common, but also what caused them to be so different from each other. The Caribbean is known as a paradise for travelers searching for that beautiful landscape and unparalleled experiences, a mix of cultures and nationalities that makes up the region that gives it a unique flavor. But each island has its own special features and attractions, which we will now explore. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for future Caribbean videos. So what is each independent Caribbean island nation known for? In alphabetical order, let's set sail with Antigua and Barbuda. Its motto, each enduring, all achieving. Hugged by miles of superb coastline of white sand reef-lined beaches, lush tropical vegetation with its rainforests, rich cultural heritage, and beautiful resorts, Antigua and Barbuda is well known for its popular pastime of sailing. If you are into sailing, you'll want to visit the island during Sailing Week, an annual event that has earned its place as one of the best-known regattas in the world. During the 7-day event, you can enjoy racing, parties, and lots of excitement with between 150 and 200 yachts, and with around 1,500 participants and 5,000 spectators on average. Its English harbor is a yachting hub and the site of its famous 18th century historic Nelson's Dockyard, its culinary delicacies, and the largest nesting colony of frigate birds in the Caribbean. Let's fly away to the Bahamas. Motto: forward, upward, onward, together, heralds to the direction and manner in which the Bahamian nation should move. A country within the Lucayan archipelago of the West Indies in the Atlantic that takes up 97% of the Lucayan archipelago's land area and is home to 88% of the archipelago's population. NASA astronaut Scott Kelly famously called the Bahamas the most beautiful place from space, and it's easy to see why. Just 182 miles, the Bahamas is spread across 16 main islands and hundreds of smaller islets. Besides the obviously stunning beaches, the Bahamas also offers the third largest barrier reef in the world, making it a highly desirable location for snorkeling and diving enthusiasts, with an abundance of untouched nature and unique biodiversity. Unmissable attractions in the Bahamas include the Atlantis Resort, Paradise Island, Exuma Keys Land and Sea Park, Port Lucaya Marketplace, and Pink Sands Beach, plus swimming with pigs on Pig Beach, just to name a few. Barbados, gem of the Caribbean. The Barbados coat of arms is a symbol of strength, pride, and integrity. Some of the other Caribbean islands may be a bit jealous, but Barbados maintains itself as the gem of the Caribbean for a reason. Known for having some of the most beautiful soft sand beaches in the world, botanical gardens, the Harrison's Cave Formation, and 17th century plantation houses like St. Nicholas Abbey. Local traditions include afternoon tea and cricket, which is the national sport. The serene Caribbean coast on the west is famed for its aquamarine waters and soft sands, while the wilder beaches in Barbados on the east coast prove exhilarating for sailing, surfing, and other water sports. Also known as Little England, the country bravely sports Rihanna, its national dish cuckoo and flying fish, and the annual Cropover Festival. There is also the country's world-renowned rum brand, Mount Gay, giving the country the appropriate title of the birthplace of rum. Belize. You better Belize it. Belize is known for its rich and authentic culture, pristine unspoiled beaches, lush dense jungles and rainforests. The Latin motto, Sub Umbra Florio, I flourish in the shade, is a reference to the area's forests and its establishment as a former colony under British protection. Roughly half of the country is covered in the jungle, and 80% of Belize's rainforests are protected by the government. With Caribbean Sea shorelines to the east and dense jungle to the west, the country sat in the heart of the Mayan Empire, and as such has a number of ruins and pyramids buried deep in the country's thick foliage. On the continent of Central America and the Caribbean, Belize is the only country in Latin America that has the English as its national language. Republic of Cuba, authentic Cuba. Motto: Patria o muerte, venceremos. Homeland or death, we shall overcome. Famous for its cigars, as referenced in many movies, 1950s era classic vintage cars, and its old Spanish colonial architecture, its variety of local rum made from sugarcane, its ladies, salsa which originated in the island republic, and other Cuban dance styles. With its mix of Spanish and African roots, Cuba is the largest, least commercialized island in the Caribbean. It is also one of the world's last bastions of communism with a fascinating modern history. With over 3,500 miles of coastline bordered by the Atlantic on the north and the Caribbean Sea on the south, Cuban beaches are legendary. Dominica, not to be confused with the Dominican Republic, the Commonwealth of Dominica's motto, Après bondisse la terre, after God, it is the earth. Known as the Nature Island of the Caribbean due to its wide variety of flora and fauna and extensive natural park system, boasting a remarkably unspoiled beauty with natural hot springs and tropical rainforests. Moorntrop Heights National Park is home to the volcanically heated, steam-covered boiling lake. The park also encompasses sulfur vents, the 65-meter-tall Trafalgar Falls, and narrow T2 Gorge. Dominica is home to the Caribbean's highest peaks, namely Morne Diablotins, which stands at 1,447 meters high. There are many waterfalls and lakes, and also known as the Land of Many Rivers, with 365 of them. Dominica is also a largely popular location for hiking, scuba diving, and whale watching, thus making it an excellent destination for adventurers and nature enthusiasts. The Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic has it all. Its motto, Dios Patria Libertad, God, Fatherland, Liberty. The Dominican Republic hosts the site of the oldest colonial settlement in the Americas and is home to Christopher Columbus's first New World landing point in 1492. Here are some firsts in the Americas. The first Catholic cathedral, the first university, the first hospital, and the first capital city, Santo Domingo. The Dominican Republic is the second largest nation in the Greater Antilles and is the most visited Caribbean island by a substantial amount. This might be because of the country's reputation for being an inexpensive yet spectacular place to visit. It is known for its beautiful beaches, resorts, and golf. Its terrain comprises rainforest, savanna, and highlands, including Pico Duarte, which is the highest peak in all of the Caribbean. At 3,101 meters above sea level, it gives the Dominican Republic the 16th highest maximum elevation of any island in the world. Grenada, the Spice Isle. Grenada's motto, ever conscious of God, we aspire, build, and advance as one people, is itself sufficiently eloquent on the subject of those high ideals and principles upon which the nation is founded. Grenada is a volcanic origin which adds to its rich soil and beautiful landscape. Dubbed the Isle of Spice, the country boasts a plethora of spices and has a thriving industry, especially surrounding the most abundant and popular nutmeg. The country also produces large quantities of turmeric, clove, cinnamon, ginger, and mace crops. With the large production of nutmeg, sweetness is in the air. Many of the island's traditional dishes are infused with these spices, making them some of the tastiest dishes you will find anywhere in the world. The capital St. George's colorful homes, Georgian buildings, and early 18th century Fort George overlook narrow Carinage Harbor, the famous Grand Anse Beach, with resorts and bars to the south. The Underwater Sculpture Park is probably one of the most famous places in Grenada for sightseeing. featuring an underwater gallery of sculptures found at the Molinière-Beausejour Marine Protected Area. These sculptures can be accessed by snorkeling under the sea, which speaks to the culture and history of Grenada. Guyana Undiscovered. Guyana is the land of many waterfalls. Guyana's motto, "One people, one nation, one destiny." This spirit is demonstrated in acts of kindness of its people. Guyana is the only English-speaking country in South America. Its chief economic asset is its natural resources, mainly its pristine rainforests, sugarcane plantations, rice fields, and bauxite and gold reserves. Home to a wide variety of landscapes and ecosystems, coastal plains in the north, mountains and highlands covered in rainforests, and dusty savanna plateaus in the southern Rupununi region, running along the border with Brazil. Cricket and calypso music has it culturally connected to the Caribbean region. Guyana is also quite possibly the most diverse country in the Caribbean in terms of cultures, races, and religions. The population of Guyana consists of Amerindians, comprising of 9 different tribes, Indians, Africans, Portuguese, Hispanic, Europeans, and a sizable population of Chinese persons. Haiti. The national motto of Haiti, "L'union fait la force," unity is strength. Haiti proudly stands as the first independent black republic in the world, which was achieved by defeating Napoleon and the French colonists at the Battle of Vertières at the end of 1803 to become a free country centuries before any other Caribbean nation gained their independence. Though it's still recovering from recent earthquakes, many of Haiti's landmarks dating to the early 19th century remain intact. These include Citadelle La Frière, a mountaintop fortress, and the nearby ruins of Sanssouci Palace, the Baroque former royal home of King Henry I. Known for its delicious cuisine, the Haitian people are resilient, and given the significant trials and tribulations the country has faced over the years, they still stand tall. J-irie Caribbean stands in solidarity with the people of Haiti in the midst of your many challenges. Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The motto of Jamaica, "Out of many one people," is based on the population's multiracial roots. The name Jamaica is derived from the original Taino word Yamaca, meaning land of wood and water, which defined its physical and natural resources of plenty tropical rainforests and pristine rivers such as the Rio Grande, Black River, Martha Brae River, the famous Dunn's River Falls to the rugged and misty landscapes of the Blue Mountains and the Cockpit Country. Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae, Bob Marley, the world's fastest sprinters, Blue Mountain Coffee, Red Stripe Beer, Jamaican rum, jerk dishes, luxurious all-inclusive resorts, and majestic waterfalls. St. Kitts and Nevis, follow your heart. The motto of St. Kitts and Nevis, country above self. Known for cloud-shrouded mountains and beaches, the beautiful sister isles of St. Kitts and Nevis offer a lush green mountainous interior, engaging heritage sites, and top-class culinary experiences. But it is most known as a gateway location and home to the World Heritage Site, the colossal Brimstone Hill Fortress, and a unique scenic railway that trundles around the coast. Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park is the largest fortress ever built in the Western Caribbean. The island of St. Kitts is also home to the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, which was used to host 2007 Cricket World Cup matches. This made St. Kitts and Nevis the smallest nation ever to host a World Cup event. The larger of the two islands, St. Kitts, is dominated by the dormant Mount Liamuiga volcano. Home to a crater lake, green vervet monkeys, and rainforest crisscrossed with hiking trails. St. Lucia. Motto, the land, the people, the light. The majestic Piton Mountains, drive-in volcano, refreshing waterfalls, spectacular hiking trails, amazing waterfalls, beautiful beaches, local street parties and exclusive restaurants are just a few of the things you can appreciate about St. Lucia and the things the island is known for. No matter how many times you see them, the Pitons remain as awe-inspiring every time. First-time viewers, however, are likely to be especially blown away at how majestic these twin peaks are in real life, particularly when viewing them in close-up in either the towns of Gros Piton or Petit Piton as they are known, which can be found in two different areas on the island, Soufrière and Choiseul to be exact. They are in such precise positions that from various angles they seem to be spouting up side by side, which makes a sighting of them even more remarkable. The Pitons are a World Heritage Site, with Gros Piton standing at 2,619 feet, being the taller of the two. St. Lucia's coast is home to volcanic beaches, reef diving sites, luxury resorts, and fishing villages. Trails in the interior rainforest lead to waterfalls like the 15-meter-high Tourelle, which pours over a cliff into a garden. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean you're looking for. Motto: Pax et Justitia, peace and justice. St. Vincent and the Grenadines flaunt some of the most gorgeous scenery in the Caribbean. The country is made up of a string of 36 emerald volcanic islands, each with plenty of white sand beaches and palm-lined bays, where you will find yacht-filled harbors with mega yachts beside sailboats. Among them, you will find chic private islands, many with posh resorts. It's known as a major sailing destination, such as reef-lined Bequia Island off Admiralty Bay, bordered by white sand beaches like Princess Margaret. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Wow, what a paradise! Suriname, a colorful experience, exotic beyond words. The motto: Justitia Pietas Fides. A small country on the northeastern coast of South America, known for its rich natural resources such as bauxite, timber, gold, and oil, and its untouched rainforest. Suriname is unique to the list in that it is the only sovereign nation outside of Europe where Dutch is the official and prevailing language of government, business, media, and education. Suriname is a country with a fabulous and largely untouched Amazon inland, slowly discovering its chances as an ecotourism destination. Trinidad and Tobago, land of the hummingbird. Motto of TNT: Together we aspire, together we achieve, speaks for itself and promotes harmony in diversity for national achievement. It's the hope of a people for a better life to be achieved through cooperation and working together to build a better nation. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is well known for its fusion of African and Indian cultures, reflected in its large and famous carnival, Diwali, and Jose celebrations. On top of this, the country has a rich musical side and is the birthplace of steel pan, limbo, and music styles such as calypso, soca, rapso, parang, chutney, and chutney soca. Trinidad and Tobago is called the island of hummingbirds. There are documents going back to the 1800s describing Trinidad and Tobago as the land of hummingbird, and is the country's longest and most used national symbol, being featured on the coat of arms, on its airline, and on various insignia like stamps. As you can see, apart from beautiful beaches and crystal clear waters that each island have in common, each island also has its unique features that make it stand out from all the rest. Whether it be a colonial city or a natural geography, each country has a unique identity. Are you from one of these Caribbean nations on our list? Let us know in the comment section below if we accurately represent your island. See the link below for the 13 independent territories and what makes them different from each other. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for our next video as we explore the Caribbean together. This is J-irie Caribbean. See you soon.